House Leader of the Third Party.
Honourable Speaker, public service workers in British Columbia are pushed to the brink. Housing, food costs, inflation, the cost of living keeps climbing, yet it's a fact that many BCGEU workers make less than the average BC worker. This government is in the history books for all the wrong reasons. They've let one of the longest public service strikes drag on for 6 weeks, and now students can't access their loans to pay rent. Small businesses are feeling the pinch. The government has the fiscal capacity to act. What's missing is the will. I just joined thousands of BCGEU members and supporters on the legislative lawn. What is their question? Through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Premier, why won't this government meet the BCGEU's calls?
Premier.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Thank you to the member for the question. This is an important issue. We have two competing priorities here. One is to make sure that those amazing people who do the hard work for British Columbians every day get a fair deal that's supported so that they can support their families and their communities, so they can do a good job at work. The other is we're in tight fiscal times here in British Columbia, but not just in British Columbia, across the country, nationally, many places around the world. Got a slowing global economy, low resource prices. People are making careful decisions before investing, whether businesses or individuals. And so we've got these two things that are in competition. We've got to be fair to taxpayers. We've got to recognize the circumstances we're in. We've got to be fair to our workers and make sure they're treated well. We're ensuring that our offer on the table ensures that workers don't fall behind, that we're meeting inflation, that there's a group of workers that need to, as the member says, be caught up to ensure that they're earning a reasonable wage for the work that they're doing. And the work's going to happen at the table with the BCGEU. I hope we can get back to the table and reach a fair agreement for everybody.
Member Supplemental.
Honourable Speaker, Halloween is around the corner, and this NDP government is a ghost of its former self. Public service, non-union management jobs have grown much faster than BCGEU jobs over the past decade, and wages have fallen behind the private sector, driving workers away. This happened on your watch. And to note other provinces, Alberta and Ontario, facing the same challenges we do, have met their union's demand for fair wages. Through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Premier, what will this government do to retain the public service workers British Columbians rely on every day of the week?
Premier.
Well, thank you, Honourable Speaker. The member raised a couple of points that deserve to be addressed. First of all, other provinces, we had a much more generous agreement with the BCGEU than other provinces did. They're playing catch-up with their workers, with their current agreements. We had an 18% increase over the term of the contract, which was better than inflation over the period of time of record inflation, I will note. When we had the resources and we were able to do it, we make sure that we're able to bring our workers along with us. The other piece about the size of the public service, I agree. We've got to slim down the administration within the public service. We've reduced full-time equivalents by more than 800 in just the last few months, and we're going to continue to do that work to get rid of the administrative costs, whether it's in the health authority or whether it's in core government. We're ensuring that we're doing that, but we're not going to impact the frontline services. We saw that when those guys, the Conservatives, were on this side of the House, and they cut those frontline services that people depended on. We're not going to do it. We're going to protect frontline services, and we're going to make sure that people are looked after.